Welcome to World War II Chronicles, a weekly tribute to America's fighting men and women in commemoration of the Second World War. These programs are narrated by Ed Herlihy and are based on the news broadcasts of the war period from the recorded sound collection of the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
A front long dormant came to life today as a part of British General Wavell's million-man army, after months of preparation, thrust deeply into Burma.
At the end of 1942, the British offensive in Burma was routed by a Japanese counterattack over seemingly impassable mountains. It was apparent that the Allies needed to adopt Japanese methods of jungle warfare. To this end, Brigadier General Ord Wingate was allowed to create the 77th Indian Infantry Brigade, or Chindits as they became known.
During this time, there was a secret expedition that came to light when a small group of worn and haggard men emerged from the Burmese jungle. They were called the Chindits. Their name was taken from the Burmese name for a legendary animal that symbolized protection. Almost as legendary was their leader, Brigadier, later Major General Charles Ord Wingate, professional soldier, pioneer jungle fighter.
Burmese guerrilla units were dealing the enemy additional losses in the hills of North and West Burma.
In February 1943, with Allied morale in Burma at its nadir, the Chindits went into action behind enemy lines. They destroyed communication systems, blew up rail bridges, and ambushed Japanese outposts.
In the beginning of 1943, with complete secrecy, he had led British and Indian troops behind the enemy lines into the heart of Burma, across the Chindwin River to the Irrawaddy, a distance of 200 miles on foot.
The raids had won much publicity, but little of military importance. Wingate had proven, however, that an isolated force could be supplied through the air.
Near Imphal, the enemy, striking to cut the vital railway linking Bengal and Assam, faces veteran British units known as Wingate's Raiders. In the tragic death of General Wingate, seen here with Admiral Mountbatten, the Allies lost a brilliant leader. But the strategy General Wingate so carefully planned is being carried out to the letter.
Wingate had also raised Allied morale, for his Chindits had beaten the Japanese in their own game of jungle warfare. I'm Ed Herlihy. Join me next time for World War II Chronicles.
World War II Chronicles was produced by the American Veterans Center and Radio America in cooperation with the National Archives. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on iTunes or visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org. We need your help to keep the legacy of our World War II generation alive. Visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org to make a donation to support World War II Chronicles and the ongoing work of the American Veterans Center.